For Black History Month, we are taking a look at the Crown Act, meant to stop unfair judgment and discrimination against the natural hair of Black women. Our Sunrise reporter, Corderro McMurray, is live in studio to tell us about this law. Good morning.
Sierra, good morning. The Crown Act was created by the beauty company Dove, National Urban League, Color of Change, and Western Center on Law and Poverty. Holly J. Mitchell first introduced the Crown Act in the state of California in January of 2019. And the Crown Act stands for Create a Respectful and Open World for Natural Hair. Now, the petition right now has over 400,000 signatures to stop racial discrimination based on hairstyles.
I feel as a parent that I failed her.
According to a Dove Crown study, 86% of Black teens who experience discrimination say they've experienced it based on their hair by the age of 12. 20 states have passed the Crown Act, which makes it illegal to discriminate towards one's hair in the workplace or at school. Texas is not one of them. Latricia Gannell says her daughter Sanaya Lay used to attend school here in the Coastal Bend. Gannell says her daughter experienced unwanted attention for her hair from her classmates and her teacher.
And I got questions about it. Were like, was that your real hair? How long did that take?
Sanaya Lay tells us another time a classmate tugged on the back of her hair.
She was constantly experiencing bullying in a matter of, oh, that's weave or weave queen, or, she even had a teacher go in and touch her hair and say, oh, your hair is so pretty today,
In 2022, Gannell says they decided to move to Houston so Sanaya wouldn't be bullied. A Dove Crown study found while 90% of Black girls believe their hair is beautiful, the microaggressions and discrimination Black girls endure has an impact on how they see themselves.
And I won't stop wearing my box braids. That is like my go-to hairstyle. And you can't say anything that'll make me feel bad for being Black.
These are some of Chris 6 News' employees' different hairstyles. The purpose of the Crown Act is that it prohibits discrimination based on hairstyle and hair texture, whether that's afro, box braids, cornrows, locks, twists, you name it.
It's key to the culture.
Lisa Terrell is a hairstylist and owner of Corpus Christi Beauty Bar. She says 15 years ago, she was the only one doing sew-in hairstyles for clients with multicultural hair.
Because you want people to know that there's a place where people that have hair like them can come in and feel comfortable, get their hair done, and get it done properly.
Terrell says when talking about the Crown Act, she gets emotional.
I've done hair for over 20 years, and I've watched Black women go from, I need a wig because I got this new job. Why do we need a wig? Because we have a new job. Because we don't know how someone's going to take us with our natural hair. So what do we need a wig for?
For Black men, finding a barber who can cut your hair is a struggle and a mission itself. I know when I moved to Corpus Christi 3 years ago, it took me some time to find a barber who could cut my hair. As a Black man, my hair is my crown. After doing some research, I found Charlie, who owns Next Level Barbershop.
Well, I didn't learn how to start cutting hair until I was taught by another Black person. I had a friend named Jan Marcus, who's currently not here no more. He showed me a few tips here and there. That's where I started building up my clientele and learning how to cut hair.
Charlie says when he started cutting hair, Black clients wouldn't trust him.
I think partly because I was Hispanic. Also, I was bald too. They didn't really trust me at the beginning until they seen one of my clients.
He says now he has over 30 Black clients who trust him to cut their hair.
It's all about trust. As soon as you walk in, you make the client feel comfortable.
It's nice to see that barber adapt and be able to cut the hair of his Black clients. So you also found out the city of Austin is the only one in Texas to pass the Crown Act. What is the status of this being passed at the federal level?
Well, the Crown Act did not pass the U.S. Senate and will need to be reintroduced during the 2023 legislative session to be considered again. And we have a link to that petition on our website at christv.com.